the turtle definitely have something to say about that. That aerials are just so good at holding that space against Kazuya.
It's just rough, and then, like, Kazuya also, like, Nito has to find like different ways to approach both these characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like it was literally just a game of keep away against Peckham. It was really rough, and now all of a sudden you can close the distance.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean you're holding on to it for very long.
So, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be rough on Nito, but if anyone can get it done, it's definitely going to be Nito. Yeah, definitely. Make sure you check out Top Shelf Esports, or you're watching that now on Twitch. Make sure to follow, sub. They have a lot of great events coming up in the future. Shout out to No Pause Tournaments, Ben Layson, and Club Smash as well, bringing the setups, making this event run as we have a little bit of downtime here to get into what is a hand warmer.
No, they were just fiddling around with the stage stuff.
Oh, yeah, a little button check, huh? But yeah. As I said again, shout out to everybody that made this event work. Shout out to everyone in SoCal who made it out, and shout out to the viewers at home.
Yeah, I will say that I think the most important one, I think shout out to Layson.
Yeah,
biggest one able to make it happen. Ever since it's been coming here, it's literally like the miracle touch.
Yeah, so it's truly the top tier production that SoCal's been missing.
But really good stuff happening onto there, and I don't know. Remember our last prediction was it would go to Game 5, and it was just a clean 3-0.
You know, I don't know if you watch anybody at home that watches college football. I thought that Georgia TCU was going to be close. They won like 65-7 or something. So I haven't been so right about my predictions thus far this night. Good thing I'm not a betting man. I think I've never won a side bet with player versus player side bets. But anyway,
my favorite side bets, I do dollar side bets.
Dollar side bet. Fatality and a cat not standing for that, bro. $5 minimum. Sharking money, side bets at majors. Shout outs, dude.
I do $1, and I'm like double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
And
you get to 5, and you're like, I'm good. Low risk, low reward.
No, it's high reward. I get happy if I win.
Hey, that's true too. Then, if you're getting a little happiness from it,
because usually I bet with my heart because I want them to win too.
True.
There's a big difference now, but hopping on, and even like the polar opposites with like the oppression stuff. It's even the polar opposite with the stage.
Yeah, truly. Getting now, not Town and City where it's the bigger version of this kind of layout, but it's still going to be hard for Nito to get in versus Game & Watch. It's not that easy, even if it's a smaller stage. And that's the impression I'm talking about. That is going to be really good at catching these landings, catching dashes in, and now you're getting put through the Monte village. I don't know what they call it, Monte something, but it's crazy.
That was crucial. Got it. But able to stay alive.
Very good DI for Monte to not die to that combo. That is a very crucial one. Now, as Nito, you're looking for a stray electric, or maybe even a gentleman might come off the side.
A gentleman, a stray back air. At this point, you're just like an up at a shield. Yeah. If Monte is able to get it there, but this is so rough. Like, you ever play Tony Hawk?
Yeah.
Remember the air time?
Yeah.
The air time count, that's what you have right now.
Dude, that's a real statistic we need to see, because Nito's been getting put through it, and that down air, not even giving an opportunity to tech the stage like he did versus Kairos, where that landing hitbox let him tech. He just goes off stage with it.
He was able to do it because Kairos actually explained the special way, because it gives you more time.
Yeah, exactly.
But there we go, able to land the stray hit. So this was we were kind of talking about with the range. At least Kazuya doesn't have to fight from a whole mile away.
Exactly.
There's approaching factor, and also the lightweight did come into play. But the problem is that if you don't kill off of the lightweightness, then it's a huge struggle, as we saw earlier. Right there,
it's hard to hold on. Like, if you get your advantage state and you don't take a stock off of it, it becomes very difficult to compete with Monte, who is going to be so consistent at keeping people off stage and at a disadvantage. Look at the pressure so far. These bombs have been so hard for Nito to deal with.
Almost got the side beat off there. Both of them just respectfully holding the shield, but great grab. And Nito to fight out.
Going for a forward throw, then dashes up with a wave dash, trying to take some space away from Monte.
Oh, that was so close.
That didn't sweet spot. Yeah, if that sweet spot definitely could have taken the stock, but Monte not quite finding the spacing on it. I like the mix-up, though. He just immediately goes for a down smash to check a wave dash in.
Oh, and then the up B, not the biggest punish at least, so we'll be staying alive. So, if you're being optimistic, you're just saying, well, at least I got a lot of rage to work with. And I think, honestly, an electric should be able to kill off of the stray hit, so Monte's got to be really careful.
And as you said, electric.
Okay, well, maybe not.
Not quite enough to kill because of the kind of where Monte got hit by it. You get a lot of time to DI, but That back there, going to be able to not quite take it 179%, but Monte is going to be very consistent. Eventually, even if it's not directly killing you, he's going to send you off stage so far, he'll just close out the edge.
Oh, but it was on the platform, so he was able to tech to avoid it. Man, there, at least gets it. Catches Monte mashing, so able to even it up just like that. But honestly, I think it's really funny seeing the Game & Watch downer. That's literally what Kazuya wants to do to other people. 9? Oh, I thought he was going to go for it. Monte just instead staying disciplined, holding down on the stage. That's why he's in top 8 and not me. He's just holding this space. He's holding this juggle. Nito has no opportunity to land. Air combo!
99%. Pummels him to the rage drive percent. Goes for the back air.
That was close.
You have to keep him on the ledge here. That rage is going to be big.
Yes, good read.
Is that going to be it? No, not quite. It just sends too high. I feel like...
I don't think the up B would have killed.
And he didn't quite have a time to land on the stage comfortably to go for the rage drive. You can only do rage drive with a grounded command grab, not in the air.
I think what also would have been really scary there, if that platform was a little longer or they end up in a different direction, it could have been electric into up smash, which definitely would have killed on that stage, but the hammer's being sent downwards. Judgment Day has come. Nito will be getting that game, but honestly, not looking too bad.
Yeah. No, I mean, Nito keeping it relatively close. I feel like there were just a couple opportunities where Nito could have gotten maybe a little bit more damage, if not killed. And it's just difficult. Monte's going to be so consistent at making it really weird, and he's hitting like really high up electrics. Not like those really meaty ones that are close to the fist, so Monte gets a lot of time to DI away and up, and sometimes Nito can't capitalize, but he was fighting the straight hits at the high percent, so if he can continue to do that, as well as maybe beefing up that combo game, you're going to look a lot better.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that definitely Nito has not been able to get those like big fancy combos.
Yeah, and I mean on Kalos he might be seeing
that. No, for sure. So we'll be able to do from there, but once again starting off there. You talked about it earlier in this matchup, catching that jump. It's so crucial, and Game & Watch is able to get so much percent off of that one. And look at these straight hits landing one by one, and even try to, I love to try to jump back, try to get an arrow, try to get a combo started, but Monte's hitboxes, they're just too big to deal with. Able to get something started, doesn't get it, falls out.
The crumple, it's so difficult, and it like turned him around in a weird way, so he was able to kind of, crumple underneath that hitbox. That's a big drop if you're Nito.
Yeah, but only Triple holding onto there. No jump available.
That's a very simple back air to hit. Yeah, that multi-hitting, super active hitbox and just covers the low recovery for Nito. And Nito tries to go for a little kick, a poke, and Monte's just like uppy immediately, gets right after it.
And just getting the back air for that confirmed damage. Really good stuff. And trying to go for that straight hit. In, able to find it, but the up B quickly out. Trying to get the electrics down. Crucial one, but it was near a platform. Honestly, these are so many great opportunities that Nito's just trying to get, but it just doesn't work out in their favor.
It's so difficult sometimes as Nito. You're really, trying to squeeze water out of a stone. You're like, really, it's just so hard. It's so taxing to try to get in versus Game & Watch at times. When you do get in, you might find your way into a stock, but sometimes you don't, and you get put down the blender. You're now 43% and a stock down versus Monte. Can't find that hit, man.
I love trying to use the command grab as the armor.
And you saw that Monte drifting away with the forward air, baiting Nito to up out of shield, gets hit with an air. It's just so much pressure now. This Kalos really hurting Kazuya. Like, we talk about Kazuya neutral being better on a flat stage, but you get juggled very hard here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the matchup, too. It's so rough, and Nito is just desperately just trying to find an answer and reply to something. Finally gets the up B a little too aggressive on Monte's end, so Rage Drive being held onto, but the problem is that how many Rage Drives have really hit? Not in just this entire...
Another side B too low from the ledge. That's
man, Nito, I hate you, man. I'm trying to get a point across. Like, BJ's got a whole story set up on there, but here we go.
And then you just, that's just what happens with Smash Ultimate. You just don't make it back to the ledge. Boom.
Got it. Nice. Yeah, I love that. Not going for the raw F smash.
Yeah, instead of going for the Demon Wind God Fist or whatever, the one that like sends really far
Dragon
off.
Fist?
Dragon Fist, whichever one. Just goes for the forward smash. That forward smash is, when timbered, stronger than Falcon Punch. Man. Jeez, man.
Look
about that move.
Look, it didn't do too much, but I felt that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm punching right through that explosion budget. Jesus.
Doing it once again, and gotta be a little careful. That one barely gets away with it, thankfully, but the up B breaking Monte out of this one. This is okay.
I want to note something. First stock. Nito lands on the platform, Monte up airs it, right? The dash off. So as Kazuya, you want to get to the ground as soon as possible. Hard to drop through the platform because an approaching nair will cover it. So what happens is first stock, he goes for the up air, remembers that. Last stock situation, up smashes it. Instead of going for an up air, it's just insane coverage. It's the advantage state of Monte that's really, truly winning this. I'm talking about Kazuya and his advantage state, but Monte's is going to be so good as well.
That's the Monte mentality special right there. But honestly, yeah, you have to run it back. This is like the best possible stage you're going to get in this matchup, and it was looking so good, but just a lot of, you know, really unfortunate things. That's like the best way of putting it. It was just really unfortunate things that just kind of kept happening left and right, and once again, stuck in his disadvantaged state.
He is taking crazy amounts of percent here, and Monte finally finding enough connection to then just push him off stage with a backer. Now 2 backers, 3. Monte with essentially a 0 to death, and he just took the buffet to his face, maybe trying to rack on percent to build up rage drive, but Monte was just like, you're going to get hit by this neutral, you're going to die for it.
Let me tell you, PJ, when we got that food, I thought we were eating good. And then I just saw Kazuya eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, snack, midnight snack, everything. Yep.
Ended it with a little back air too. Just cherry on top, really. It's hard here. It's hard out here for Nito.
The up and down. I can already hear the circus music playing.
Try to wave dash under that explosive. Is just gonna set up and goes for 2 backers off stage, and Monte, absolute destruction here as he continues to just keep Nito off stage and closes out these edge guards. Finally finds an electric through, but it spikes.
It's not even the right one either.
It's so unfortunate. The spike is just, it's gonna spike you because you're so light as Game & Watch, one of the 5 lightest characters in the game.
Oh no, and can't kill off of that one either. It's just so rough, and trying to go for the sneaky back here, but Monte instantly punishing it out there. Look at this damage just being laced up, and this is
that forward air connecting through, and now it's just brutal. Truly a hard matchup here for Nito as he continues to just get put through the blender. Oh, finally mixing up with the command grab, able to take a stock. Now wait a minute, it is not quite over yet. We've seen what Kazuya can do, but Monte's like, I'm going to take that Angel platform invincibility and push you off stage, and that one hit of back air connecting with the Yuppie
multi-hit
sends
spikes.
Off stage.
Multi-hit spikes. It's the same thing how the players would do the runoff nair as well. That was rough.
A clinic, truly a clinic of the matchup.
That was rough. Oh my goodness. It was just constant over and over and over again. And honestly, it's a really rough matchup. You go from mid into Game & Watch. That's like an average coin box experience.
We're Wi-Fi here.
I came here to play an offline event,
and you got mid.
You do that to me? They set Nito up. Hashtag justice for Nito.
Well, I think do we? No, it's been 3. Great. Thank you all so much for having me.